Hello. I know people on this channel hasn't heard from me in a while, and I thought I'll just take this walk and kind of explain on, what's going on and the name change and all that kind of stuff. I don't want people to think I'm abandoning the channel or anything like that. So join me on this walk, and if you enjoy this, I appreciate it. Subscribe, notification, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. First of all, the reason you guys haven't seen me on this channel and I missed Andy Code's channel last week is because we had a death in the family. My wife's little sister passed away, so we've been dealing with a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff that's still going on. It is what it is. You never want this stuff to happen, but stuff happens, and you deal with it. So and I know some people were getting the wrong idea, like I abandoned the channel because they noticed that I've been concentrating on my hair metal revolution channel, because they're like, Eric, I've been seeing a video there every day, but those videos are only 10 minutes. They're not live. There's hasn't been not one live show. I just been doing a couple films, putting them on there. So I have not abandoned this channel. This channel is more of doing the live shows. So I'm probably going to be back tomorrow, Thursday. If you're watching this today, that's tomorrow. If you're watching it tomorrow, that's today. I'm gonna get back to doing live shows, and you'll probably notice that the name is not Paranormal Highway no more. I mean, we all know the history where I had there were so many complaints to YouTube that the word Gypsy Road was considered racist. I don't know, racial. I don't know how. I use the name as representing traveling down that road till you see the light. You know what I mean? Like continue that road, continue being there, discovering new things in life. That's what I use the name for. So Danny Stanton thought of the idea of calling it Paranormal Highway, and I did. But I always loved the Gypsy Road name. Then I decided, and I was debating to go back to the name. If YouTube wanted to shut me down, then they're gonna do it. There's nothing I can do about it. But then, you know what? I'm like, I'm just gonna call it my name. Just call it Eric Wood Podcast. And let the bygones be bygones. Because too many people take a name of a channel and they take it the wrong way. Like when I was calling it Paranormal Highway, the word paranormal means everything, right? But people thought I was mostly just a ghost. I should be just a ghost channel. And they're like, what are you doing with all this UFO stuff? What am I doing talking about Bigfoot? So I said, fuck it. Call it Everyone Podcast, and you take it with a grain of salt. It's still me. I'm still going to talk about everything, and that's going to be what this channel is about. Talking about everything. I don't like to, I like to, I like to give my feelings, express about the unknown. That's what Gypsy Road, I used to call the journey into the unknown. What's the unknown? That's why we're all here, because we know there's things out there that doesn't quite make sense. You know what I mean? Like, what are all these unidentified flying objects? Doesn't make sense. Ghosts, spirits, energy, it doesn't make sense. The Sasquatch sighting that I had when I was a kid, doesn't make sense. This is why we're here, trying to make some kind of sense out of it, right? I mean, isn't that why we're all here? Trying to make sense of, for whatever it is, the unknown, the facts, it doesn't even matter. What is The unknown. What's going on? This is beautiful, right? You know, the effects. We all want to know what's going on with the unknown, whatever that is. Whatever that mystery is, what is it? Why are we not understanding this? And this channel is about relying on each other. Not with so-called experts, because nobody's an expert. I mean, you can have people who, I mean, it's fun having people on your channel talking about stuff as passionate and you know, regardless if they're real or not. Sometimes I say that, like, there's people I had on my channel that turned out to be phony as shit. But in a small way, even if some of these people turn out to be phony, but it doesn't stop the art of the conversation about it. It doesn't mean that whoever faked, like, you know, when I showed a video of a fake ghost hand, it turned out to be fake, right? Ghost hand on a wall turned out to be fake. Not real at all. But at least there's been conversations about seeing markings from a ghost, you know, hearing voices. So even though, even myself was showing some videos that turn out to be fake. Now, I'm not talking about the videos that I show that we all say, hey, what do you guys think of this? I'm talking about videos where I thought, my God, this is great footage. Turned out to be fake. But at least we had the conversation. And that's all this channel is about, is having the conversation. I'm not here to force any beliefs onto anybody. You know, we're just talking about it. Why, you know, like, why do I have a different memory than anybody else on a certain thing? You know, why? Why, you know, and when I hear other people might have the same kind of memory, you know what I mean? That's where you get into the good stuff. That's where you're like, okay, so I'm not the only one. That's where the art of the conversation comes in. So that's what this channel is about. Eric Wood Podcast. And it's my journey. So I changed the name. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, you could have any kind of name. I always say that it's about the person who runs that channel. You know, and I've been getting and you just gotta do what you feel that is right for you. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You know, since I've been doing these walks, right? A lot of you know that there's reasons why I'm doing these walks. I have to get a certain amount of steps, losing weight. As of right now, I've lost over 30 pounds. But since I've been filming a lot of it, the channel has plummeted. It has. Views down. And, you know, you learn that, you know, sometimes people don't like real. Unless you're talking about a ghost, an alien, a Bigfoot, they're out. They're out. You know, you think you have some like loyal listeners, like not like no quote follow, like loyal listeners. But as soon as you talk about something, they're out. Oh, Eric's not talking about ghosts anymore. No, I do talk about ghosts. I just don't talk about it all the time. There's other unknowns that I want to discover. I want to talk about, but people leave. You know, so, and of course, if I talk about movies, music on this channel, people are gone. Unless I can relate the movie into a connection of the phenomenon that we're talking about. But what are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? So I'm back. I will be back, and I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. That's all I can do. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. You know, and so I thought you guys deserve like the name change. Why I'm doing it? It just felt right. just no, now I got my name on there. That's it. I don't need to change it no more. Don't have to keep going back to myself like, God, I want to go back to Gypsy Road, but what if they shut me down, And again, even I forget that if they're going to shut you down, they're going to shut you down. And there's nothing I can do about that. There's nothing I can do about that. But I do miss everybody. I do miss talking to people during the live shows. One of the things that I have been flat out enjoying on my other channel, Hair Metal Revolution, is, God, I just started doing something just like a week and a half ago, and I have gained over 300 subscribers. I have some videos over 1,000. One video over 13,000. And the amount of comments I'm getting on that channel is what I wanted to get on this channel. Because in every I gotten over 300-400 comments on my other channel. And I've answered almost every single one of them. Because I love talking. Now, yes, there are some crazy people, right? There's some crazy people, right? Because I told a story on my channel about a group of my friends went to go get a Danzig autograph, right? One of my friends was a die-hard Misfit and Danzig fan. I mean, die-hard. And I talk about how we got attacked inside of a record store signing. We got attacked. Danzig himself, Danzig. I guess people on my other channel, when I say Danzig, it's actually Danzig. I just say Danzig. I don't know why. I just do. No big deal. But man, people are pouncing on me. It's not Danzig, it's Danzig. Like, do you really give a fuck? People will complain about everything. And so like other comments like, that's not getting beat up. Tearing a shirt, making somebody bleed. I go, and bruised, little bruised, and it's like, oh, no, hand fist to the ground, and it's funny because like everybody missing the point, and I would like reply back, dude, we were only 16 years old, a grown man who's supposed to be an icon. That's supposed to be, you're supposed to respect the fans. Attacks somebody underage. We weren't technically considered adult. We were 16. It's like everybody misses the point. Like that's not beat up. That's not this. When you're 16 years old, you're seeing this artist jump the table and attack somebody, and it's almost like some of these comments like, it was your fault. Wow, really? My friend just wore a shirt that had Misfit and Danzig on it. But it's crazy. but I'm cool. I'm nice. I said, hey, I respect that, but you're backing the guy who attacked kids. It's a crazy world. What am I going to do? And then but like anything, people have to complain about something. They have to. On the little things, they have to complain. And it's like people forget the main purpose of everything. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's been so nice getting all those comments and just sharing, and it's awesome. It's what I die to get on this channel, It's people that leave comments about their stories. People are leaving comments on their top 5 music and stuff. It's like, I love that. I love that. I don't get it here. So, again, it's just a change name on the channel. It's how it is. I just feel like, you know, everybody who has abandoned the channel and the people who are left, I look at it as they're the real people. They're the real ones. They're the ones who yes, they like the conversation about the unknown, but they also care about the main person. So it is what it is. Man, I'm walking down like all these rocks. I'm on a beach full of rocks. So again, the people who stuck with it, at least I know that you guys care more about the person who's hosting the channel than the actual subject itself, and that personally to me means a lot, because it's about, you know, creating a true family to me on the channel. That's why I don't care. I'm not one of those person that needs to fake a ghost, fake a paranormal, fake anything. People like that, they're gonna go to those channels. This is just me. And again, like I said, I'm not blind. I'm not stupid. I've noticed when I was doing these walks, you know, getting more real, more personal, people are gone. They left. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. Don't care. So, you know, when you go to my new channel name, Eric Wood Podcast, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get who I am. You know, when I interview people, it's because I want to know what they love, what they like, why they're into it, and then we'll make our own judgment on if you believe what they say, if you agree. You know what I mean? I mean, it's sometimes it's nice to get small channels like ourselves to I mean, that's how you grow a community too. Invite everybody on, and so you all learn each other. Sometimes certain people click, sometimes you don't click. That's all right. Not everybody's going to click. A lot of rocks. Wow, look at all that. Look at all those rocks. Rocks. A lot of rocks. So I haven't left the channel, and so a lot of you who were worried that I'm just going to be on my hair metal channel, I am going to do stuff on it every day. You know, I just love music and I love the conversation, and so, you know, I'm going to do both. And like I said, I love the interaction I've been getting on that channel. I mean, it's been fantastic. I love it when people say, oh my God, I forgot about that song. How good it was, how good the lyrics are. I love that. I love that. And you know, I know everybody's gonna say, everybody on the channel, like, we're gonna go do all these changes. Name change. That's about it. Nothing else is really gonna change. It's not like I could get any person to come on my channel to interview. I mean, it's a hit and miss. Like I said, what was it, last week I had a person coming on the channel, she skipped out. So, oh, just see an airplane? Where is it? Oh, where's that airplane at? I don't know. Somebody probably mistake that airplane as a UFO. You know, it's awesome, right? A good friend named Chris, who picked up his son. They're going back to Texas. Actually works at SpaceX. Very cool. I got an inside guy working at SpaceX. And so when I was with Chris, I'm like, okay, we're the only ones in the car. Is SpaceX working on any technology that's that could be considered, you don't know where it came from? He's like, no, what we see is what we know, you know, anything like that. If there is some kind of a secret, they're not gonna let them know. But he was like, no, SpaceX has nothing that he's aware of, that he was aware of. You know, again, if any kind of like NASA has something that's, you can't figure out the origin of it, they're not gonna tell every worker. You know, there's only probably a selected few that would know if they're working on any real top secret. But it's cool. I got somebody on the inside of SpaceX. That's awesome. And he said, anytime I come to Texas, that he'll give me a special red pass, and he'll show me the whole SpaceX, even where places that regular people aren't allowed to go. Because since he's a worker there, he will let me tag along. So that's cool, right? That is awesome. Building connections. So now I got an inside guy in SpaceX. And I was like asking about like Elon Musk, like, do you ever see him? He goes, Elon Musk lives there. He's there all the time. And I was like, oh really? Oh yeah. He does speeches, he talks to everybody. We all know Elon Musk believes in everything himself too. So that's cool. You know, that's cool. Have my own inside man. That's awesome. So again, people, don't worry that I'm going away. I'm not. And I know I did get a text like, hey, what happened to Paranormal Highway? Not realizing that I told anybody that I was just changing the name. And I'm gonna fix up the banner. The banner is not, I just needed to do it. I just needed a change. Sometimes things happen in life. You know, it's like, I need to shake things up a little bit. You know, just do something different. That's all it is. That's all it is. So, you know, unless something crazy happens tomorrow, Danny Stanton is supposed to be coming on my channel, and we're gonna go live tomorrow. And it doesn't really matter, you know, we'll come up with the subject, but it's not about the subject. It's just getting back in the groove of doing a live show. So tomorrow, Danny's gonna be my guest, unless, like I said, unless something unnecessary happens. Like I said, dealing with on what we're going through. You never know when something happens where you got to go somewhere, you got to fill out paperwork or whatever it is. So, but if everything is normal tomorrow, we'll be going back live. Again, I just thought I'd do this little video to let you guys know that I haven't gone away. We just, you know, got to deal with some family stuff, and then get back to normal, get back into the groove, and you know, I'll start do my best to look for guests who really want to be on, you know, and who don't judge the book by its cover. And if you're one of those people who judge the book by its cover, then good, I don't want you here. I don't really want you here. I want people who want to be here, who likes the content and likes the person who's giving the content. That's the main thing. You got to trust the person who's giving it. The person, you got to trust the host. if you don't trust the host, and if you're just there because, I don't know, he's doing phony stuff, then that's on you. But beyond that, guys, appreciate who's all listening to this right now. I am back. Name change, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. But you're going to get, I'm sorry, you're going to get more of this. You're going to get more real. You know, you're going to get more personal feelings. That's important to me. And beyond that, I'll see you guys all next time on the Eric Wood Podcast.